gentlemen, may I have your attention, please? The show starts in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Drop.
Shout out to Westside Gun. We're gonna have him on the show eventually. Maybe not. Maybe not. He doesn't watch anime. He watch wrestling. But this is the Blerdspot Podcast. I'm your host, June 88, Chris Bay, and the homie Kid Le Phantom. What's going on, y'all? How's everybody
The
doing?
homie, I got 10 kids, Phantom.
Damn, why you start on him?
I only got 3. I ain't
3.
got 10. And I ain't no deadbeat, so I know I ain't got none running around here.
Man, you may have been a little heathen back in the day. You don't know Kid Phantom was slanging Phantom.
Excuse me, I was a good Christian fella back in my day.
No, hold on.
I was raised right.
I gotta wrap a towel around this since we on the YouTube.
We might as well put that in a paper bag. She got the tall boy Miller Lite.
Nah, I got the 2 X's.
Oh, the mother words was interesting.
Yes.
Yo, they're drinking on the 20th.
Yes. But how's everybody doing? How's everything shaking with everybody? How's everybody feeling on this football Sunday?
I'm feeling good.
We got the barbecue going. The brisket is done. The ribs just about done. The chicken just about done. We about to eat good in these streets.
What y'all say you got?
Brisket, chicken, ribs, links.
How long the brisket been smoking? How long the brisket been on the snoozing?
I think it only smoked like 8 hours because it's so hot outside. The fire was burning faster than normal.
So yeah,
he pulled them off early.
Smoking be like brisket. I gotta learn how to do that. Like niggas be.
If you want to learn, your uncle will be more than willing to teach you.
Because it's like everybody that be grilling got their own secret and be judging other people's grill technique. They be watching Grill Master on the Food Network. That nigga don't know what the fuck.
Hey man, if you want a real pit master, he been doing it for over 30 years.
Hey man, I
don't say they ain't even using the real wood they supposed to be using on that motherfucker.
Just look at this. He's a cherry wood. Maybe
he's supposed to be using.
And my daddy used cherry wood for his ribs.
They over there. He's like they use it. Whoever using pine ain't doing it right. You need the cherry wood.
A lot of these motherfuckers use hickory. My daddy don't smoke with hickory. He smoked with pecan wood.
See, here's the thing. I don't know the difference.
They don't spray their meat.
My daddy don't spray his meat. He cook it low and slow, and then when it get to a certain point, he wrap it in the butcher paper and put it back in there, and he lets the fat from the brisket keep it moist.
See, that's different. Some people need to spray their rib. They don't spray their rib. Sometimes they don't spray their sauce. They don't spray their ass.
There's a taste difference in the wood tap if it's using pecan.
Yes.
Because I can't tell.
Then you ain't know. That's because you ain't no pit master. Yes, there's hickory has a harsh, I won't say harsh, but hickory has a very strong taste.
That's that espresso shot of wood.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Pecan is decaf wood.
Pecan is a more smooth, subtle burn.
That's that decaf wood.
And that's what my daddy used. He used pecan. So
and that's just so people don't be getting their panties in the bunch when they take that first bite. They like, yo, this kind of strong. You can't handle the wood, my brother. Can't handle the wood.
That's what she said.
Pause. But yeah, so it just if you really want to learn, I'm telling you, just ask him, and he loves teaching people.
It'd be like
I say family. He loves teaching.
It'd be like Mr. Miyagi. He'd be sitting on the top of the mountain. I was waiting for this moment.
Exactly. I mean, he taught me. I know how to smoke a brisket. Do I have the patience for it? Absolutely not.
Have a be that nigga, be that bug who got a house with a smoke in the. I don't even use this mug. I use this thing every 6 years.
How many smokers my daddy got out there?
I wonder if somebody got some THC infused wood I can use to smoke a brisket.
Nigga, you trying to hurt the kids in these streets.
Listen, you want to make edible brisket?
What about the children? They
eating the hot dogs anyway. You want to make edible brisket?
What about they gonna make them a piece?
Tell me there ain't no Texas thing you ain't ever heard one.
Oh please, I'm trying to see if that's even possible.
Anyway, what we talking about?
Keep going. I'm gonna Google this.
Okay.
So first things first, let's go ahead and start off with everybody's favorite football team this year.
You already know what I got. I'm drafting the merch. Y'all just wait till I have. Just wait to see what I have on next week. Just wait.
So as y'all can't tell, June's favorite team is the Philadelphia Eagles.
Hi, yes. Oh yes. First off, for my Texas people, we beat Bama.
Hook 'em horns.
See,
I'm from Austin, so I've been dripped in burnt orange my entire life.
Well,
but my second favorite college team, they lost in double overtime to Rice.
All right.
No, U of H. That was a good game though. 41-43, double overtime.
That's fine.
And you see me just over here quiet because my team is 0-2.
We know well.
Speaking of Longhorns, Longhorns are my team. I got to find a Longhorn starter jacket, but I did find a Ricky Williams jersey, Longhorn.
Oh,
but I can't.
You mean the man who gave it all up for weed?
And now they can smoke it out in the NFL now.
Mm-hmm.
He said, "I walk so y'all bastards could
run."
So I found his jersey, and Ohio State won and Texas beat Bama. So I'm not tripping on nothing. We good in it, but it's just you can see the look on Nick Saban's face when they lost. He's like, y'all got to walk home.
Do you think? I mean, this is a bit out of the normal for us. You know, we usually talk nerdy talk, but we starting with a little sports talk. Because nerds like, more than just nerdy shit. We like sports too. Some of us do. Do you think it's the end of an era with Alabama?
Yes. I'm not gonna say it's gonna be Georgia up next. I ain't buying it.
So have you bought into the prime time hype yet?
Not yet.
Game 2.
I'm not buying into the prime time hype for Colorado specifically. I'm buying into prime time himself. One of the world's greatest Cowboys.
Oh yeah, I'll say that. I'll most definitely say that as a Eagles fan. Like I'm not no person like yo. I respect Sanders, but I'm just waiting. Cause that first loss they take.
Oh yeah.
That first loss,
the tabloids, the sports centers, ESPN gonna drag him in the mud.
And you know what? The first thing I'm gonna say, that's his first loss in 3 years. So,
but you know what though? What if he don't lose this season?
See, here's my thing. This is gonna suck. If they say they do go undefeated this year, let's say for the sake of argument, and they lose in the national championship game, that's gonna be the biggest. Like they gonna forget he went undefeated. Oh, Coach Deion Sanders, he took his team all the way to the national, and they gonna hang. They gonna all them people gonna be like, "Yep, told he wasn't that good." They just went under. But that first loss, and I'm gonna say this: if they gonna lose,
but my thing is, if he goes undefeated, he goes to the national championship. All I'm gonna say is, y'all remember this team was 1-9 last year, right?
1-11.
1-11. That's even worse.
Here's my issue. All them people that left when he came, nigga, y'all was 1-11. Y'all did him a favor. Y'all sucked.
Period.
All y'all guys that left, because y'all not like y'all was Bama or Ohio State or Texas or Georgia.
Hell, they wasn't even a Baylor.
And I can see if Georgia struggled, I can understand that because Georgia lost all their guys to the draft. Now they got to somewhat rebuild. But y'all left because y'all suck. And Deion Sanders, y'all would still be there losing if Deion Sanders.
He already surpassed last year's record. Already.
He's not setting the ball real low.
Exactly. That's the point. Like he's already exceeded last year's record.
And can we talk about Baby Sanders, shooter? Okay, that boy has completed 69 of 89 passes. That means he is at a 77.5% for a total of 903 yards. On average, he's throwing 10 yards. He has 6 touchdowns and 0 interceptions.
I mean, you know what? People try to, wash him off too. Like, oh, you were only that good because you went to a HBCU and, the competition wasn't there. Well, the competition's here now and he's still putting up numbers.
People don't understand. This boy was a 4-star recruit coming out of high school, right? Not only was he a 4-star recruit, he had offers from Florida State, Florida, Georgia, and Alabama, and chose to go to Jackson State over them.
Mm-hmm.
That's why they really mad, because he was supposed to be going to Alabama, supposed to be starting sometime this year. Nah, he's like, no, I'm going to Jackson State. Well, I'm gonna go work under my daddy.
And you know what? I could appreciate, like some people won't see it this way. Some people think, he has nepotism or whatever. But I can appreciate that Deion makes him earn his position.
Right.
Yeah.
And he wouldn't. The thing is, he wasn't even going to go to none of the big name schools. He was always going to go to a smaller school because he committed to. Because he, like I said, he had an offer from Florida State. He had one from Florida, Georgia, and Alabama. He committed to Florida Atlantic.
Oh, FAC?
FAU.
FAU, that's right.
He committed to Florida Atlantic out of all schools.
Wild.
But see that I guess one thing like Cam Newton even say, yo, go to a small school first, then go to a big school because you ain't gonna get. It's like the quarterback for Texas. Now he was behind C.J. Stroud and Kyle McCord. Devin. He was not gonna get on that field. He was not. I'll be surprised if Arch Manning stays in Texas now. If Quinn stays.
You already know Arch Manning is going to have a different treatment because of who his people is and the color of his.
Well, they can't justify, getting rid of the starting spot from Quinn if Quinn produces this year, and you see how he produced against Bama.
Yep.
So they can't justify taking his starting position. So if he comes back next year and he's starting again, I agree with you, June. Like I feel like Archie gonna find somewhere that needs him.
I would hate to see him go to like a. I hate because the cats from Ohio State did it. They left and went to Bama. I hate when people leave and go to the enemy because I got a chance of being in the national championship every freaking year.
Mm-hmm.
I hate people that do that. Like, bruh, is it worth it?
It's crazy. He almost went to Ole Miss.
Has niggas.
Who went to almost? Oh yeah, because
Archie almost went to Ole Miss because that's where Eli, Peyton, and Archie went.
No, Peyton went to Tennessee.
You're right, Tennessee.
Well, you said
but Archie's dad and one of them went to Eli went to Ole Miss.
But to answer, because we went on a whole tangent, to bring it back to answer your question, because I think I was the only one that didn't answer.
What?
The New Orleans Saints is my team. Who that nation? Starring Mr. Anime Nerd himself, Jamal Williams.
Oh, I thought you were gonna go somewhere with that.
The swag Kazekage, you know what I'm saying? We the ones with swag Kazekage, all right?
He always looks surprised every time I see him.
He's surprised he made it to the NFL because he's a nerd. Nerds be like, dang, I didn't think I was going to be here. No, I'm just kidding. He's talented, but yeah, I love the fact that he's a nerd. Like during training camp, like He would only sign the autographs of people who brought him like nerdy shit. So like if the people brought him Pokemon cards, Naruto stuff, One Piece, like he would only sign their autographs.
That's hilarious.
So people started just bringing him random Pokemon cards and shit, and that's how they would get his signature, and he loved that shit too.
Right. So in anime, so Funko Pop news. Where we at, Chris?
Where we at? Hold on, because I ain't put up none of my banners today, y'all. Y'all ain't even tell me I was slacking on my pimping. Well, I got it pop in the mail.
Hey.
I got this. I sent it to my dad's house because they be stealing over my house.
I'll keep that joke to myself.
Shut up. So with I had a brain fart. Okay, so everybody know I love Kuromi. If you know don't know who Kuromi is, that's from Sanrio and Friends. If you don't even know who Sanrio is, Hello Kitty and Friends, basically.
Okay.
Hot Topic has this coming out.
All right, cool.
That's gonna be the first Kuromi pop that I get because I just recently fell in love with Kuromi. So all her old pops I have not gotten my hands on, and I'm gonna try to see if I can find them for the low. You know that's hard to do. There's really not a lot going on still. They announced this collaboration with Looney Tunes and Hogwarts.
Okay.
And I got Funko news.
Now, I do have one problem with this. Why the black furred animal got to be Slytherin, which is known to be the evil? Now, listen, my brothers and sisters.
Don't give up. Go to sleep. Go back to sleep. Go to sleep.
What they trying to say? That you
go to sleep. Don't be woke. Go back to sleep. Go back to sleep.
Nah. Listen.
Go back to sleep. Go back to sleep. Go back to sleep. Go back to sleep.
My brothers and sisters.
Go sleep.
This ain't in Funko news, but it is still kind of collector's news. I'm gonna get me like 2 of these hoes. I ain't gonna hold you because One Piece has a card game, right? Like I showed y'all some of my One Piece cards.
It says there, donut hole for Ace.
Shut the fuck up. Oh, notification. Let me hide that.
Her fast stuff. She's being fast, guys.
You know, my OnlyFans. I'm just kidding. I don't do that. I don't do that stuff. But no, it's the gum fruit that comes with cards and a promo card. And I'm gonna buy 2 of them because I want to open one, but I want to keep one sealed. Because like I said, this card game is brand new. So this is the first, like this item would be the first edition item. So I definitely want to keep one of them sealed.
Right.
Other than that, Funko really like still ain't got a whole bunch going on because we in between like conventions.
Right.
Appreciate it. We in between conventions and shit. Hey, yeah, so I just want to show y'all this drink. So my dad ordered the most niggadom drink I've ever seen in history.
That's watermelon, ain't it?
Watermelon lemonade.
You know what? This man, you know what?
Did you want to put your head in?
Where he get them from?
But yeah, where he get them? Walmart. I saw the man delivered it. I said, if this ain't the most niggerish drink.
And since Whit said about convention, you can catch Kid Phantom at Pop Trunk Con in H-Town on 5-9 of South Bleak. He gonna be there with the swings on falls with the Pop Trunk Con.
Because I'm gonna have Pop Trunk on y'all bitch asses.
You know what I'm saying? Pop Trunk Con.
We're gonna go to sneakers. What you got while I try this soda?
I mean, there ain't nothing like I mean, I ain't gonna hold you. There's nothing dropping, but I wish. I mean, they ain't gotten okay. Whit will not approve of this. The preschool Jordan 4s. I don't even like 4s. I like this color.
Let me guess. They $87.
92.
100.
Ooh, for a preschooler? That all he gonna go do is play in the mud? No.
And the toddlers
They
are,
use the
are, are
bathroom on themselves. They gonna have
Tyler,
potty all
the
over
Tyler
them.
edition is 85, so that ain't too bad.
Toddler, they don't even barely know how to walk.
And
I'm
in
gonna
the
need your
grade,
shoes to be $20.
in the grade school is $60, is 160. So, but I like this color though. The color is nice. The color is fine. I don't
Colorway
like
is
forward.
nice.
I don't like forward, so
But I mean that colorway is nice, but that is ridiculously priced for children. Oh y'all want to see this? Hold on, I'm putting me back on the screen real quick. This would look like. Let me taste it. Y'all ready?
review. Okay. She don't.
It disappointed me. It kind of tastes like someone took sparkling water and put a Jolly Rancher in it.
Damn, it's like that.
I'm a little disappointed in that.
Now,
That's a little. Let me put you back up here so you can finish.
so they got the Jordan 1 High OG V2. These joints.
Oh yeah, see now I like them. You know, Jordan 1s is my favorite. When I start buying shoes, I'm gonna be getting mad because I'm not get Jordan 1s every time they drop.
Man, and that's it. That's about it. But this ain't Funko news or sneaker news. But I do have this now, and this is I don't know why I put this. This not coming out the box. So.
Oh, that whole nice though.
Oh yeah.
So how much you pay for it?
Don't worry about it. Might be. Don't worry about it. Might be.
He spent the grip on that. I've been asking him since we was off air, and he won't tell.
Might have been.
All right, let's run it on over to
Gaming.
what we got in gaming.
So as y'all know, Mortal Kombat 1. If you would have a pre-order for any deluxe version of the game, you will be able to play that in 4 days.
So with Mortal Kombat 1, is it a remake of the original Mortal Kombat, or is it like a new story?
It's a continuation of the storyline from the previous Mortal Kombat game. So it's not a reboot or a remake or anything like that. It's just a new storyline.
Okay. I'm like Mortal Kombat 1. Like,
it's not like a re-release of the OG game. No.
Okay.
This is a completely it's the finishing the storyline from the previous Mortal Kombat game. So if you got the premium editions of it, deluxe or higher deluxe edition, you'll be able to play that in 4 days. If not, you got to wait till September 19th if you have the standard edition to play Mortal Kombat 1. If you bought the combat pack, I have some upsetting news for you. The first drop for the characters from the combat pack might not release until roughly spring of 2024, which means you cannot use Omni-Man or Homelander when you first get the game.
They're gonna have to run me some VC or whatever the coin
So what's
is.
the reason? Is there any reason or just?
No, they always do that when they have a combat pack release, only because when they announce some of these characters, they're still reworking them into the system on trying to get them as authentic as possible. So having Omni-Man and Homelander is going to be kind of a issue, especially if you use, Homelander and you get Superman style play from what was that game? Injustice.
Oh, okay.
Because Warner Brothers and Mortal Kombat, they the people who made Mortal Kombat are the ones who did the Injustice video games.
Yes. And you know what? Injustice has some of the best. Like, you want to talk about top tier superheroes? I want an anime game like Injustice. I know they had that game, Jump Force, and it had so much. But the graphics on Jump Force were trash. Like, they need to hire the folks that did. They need to hire them folks that did Injustice in Mortal Kombat because the graphics be lit.
Now, what they need to do for Jump Force is they need to release a Jump Force 2 because I enjoy playing it, but it's just they need to release a Jump Force 2, and the only reason they don't have Jump Force is because all the licensing has expired, and that's why you can't play it no more unless you already own it.
Mm-hmm.
So that's one. Two, with Jump Force 2, they need to make it open world, like more open world than what they already had it, because it was a limited open world kind of
Yeah,
concept.
you were
They
only
need-
in like this lobby, and you could only go to like 3 different areas that you couldn't do nothing in.
Right. If you're gonna do it, I want you to make it similar open world, kind of like
Batman.
no, not Batman.
No,
Um,
my idea is for Batman. Though, remember, I'm not gonna say too much, but my idea is for Batman. Yes.
make it more explorable, kind of like how God of War is.
Okay, I haven't played that yet. You know what's funny? I haven't played it yet, but you know
You
my
need to play the
PlayStation
first one,
came-
and you need to play Ragnarok afterwards. Like you
my
need to just go through the whole thing,
my PlayStation came with Ragnarok.
Really?
bruh.
Mm-hmm.
Look here, you're fired. One, you need to play the first one before you even touch Ragnarok.
So
Okay,
I haven't even downloaded it, which I need to because I don't know if that code
it's
expired.
free.
So- huh?
The first one, I think, is still free.
Oh, I'm gonna have to go download it then. But I'm saying the Ragnarok, you know, they didn't give me a physical copy. They gave me the little. I said I need to go download it just in case that code expires.
Yeah, it expires after I think about 6 months. 6 months to a year. You got to
I
go
think it's
double
a
check.
year.
Oh, speaking of gaming, UFC 5 is coming out.
Don't nobody care about no UFC 5.
I
UFC WWE 5.
You know what? Like I said in my review video, my trailer reaction,
Mm-hmm.
since WWE and UFC are under the same banner now with Endeavors,
Yeah.
they should have it where you could like download your guy from UFC and upload him on WWE like you do in Madden.
It should make
That'd be cool.
make UFC versus WWE.
You want to see somebody get cracked?
Also, speaking of WWE, your boy's been playing WWE 2K23. I have a created legacy player, and basically her name is DaFuq, DAFUQ. She is 6 foot. She's built like Megan Thee Stallion, and she has a face like Krishan Rock
Is she missing
with
a tooth?
Sharingan eyes.
Is she missing a tooth?
No, I ain't. Nah, she ain't missing the tooth.
And man, I mean,
I got her pre-blue face.
Full on Krishan.
I got Krishan pre-blue face.
Oh, okay.
Jeez,
June just back there like, what the hell?
how did you come up with this? What world do you live in, boy?
Is that a?
See, look,
Oh, y'all seen it?
Oh yeah, with the Michael Jackson Thriller jacket.
it's the Mandy Rose jacket, okay? Who's no longer an employee of WWE.
She does things now, so
Fans
Yeah, she
Yeah, a lot of
only.
some she got a couple of them.
But is that in gaming? Because
Yep.
I'm ready to
Yeah.
talk about
So
mine.
yeah, she's 6 foot. She's 6 foot, weighs 210, 211.
211. You want to talk about what? You want to talk about
I'm ready to talk about it.
Crystal the Bay? Talk about what? But does it come with a biscuit?
No, that's a 2-piece, nigga.
You
Hey,
talking
yo,
about-
I seen this meme. I sent you a meme, kid, on Instagram.
Let's see.
It's about Sanji, the live action Sanji.
I gotta find it. Wait, when did you send it? Just now?
Yeah, on Insta to the group chat.
Huh? You know, Swedish always got the cakes.
It said the meme, if y'all wondering, it says someone really said I thought Whole Cake Island wasn't until the time skip. And it got
It said
Sanji.
Sanji don't skip leg day at all.
Nah, but so we're gonna talk a little bit about the One Piece live action. If you haven't seen it, you've had literally 2 weeks, a week by now, a week and a half. You
You
had
had too much time.
So, and then 2, if you just watch the anime, you wouldn't be spoiled. Anyway, I'm not gonna really do too many spoilers, but how you feeling about it? Person that watched it.
I'm gonna tell you right now, I'm loving it.
I'm gonna have to check this more.
Call me that place that has a Mac of Big and say I'm loving it.
What was that, Tony? You caught my
I'm
slug?
checking out to see if the hub. But I gotta see if if it'll catch my attention enough to watch the whole thing.
It will.
Sure, it's 8 episodes.
It's 8 episodes, and honestly,
In them 8 episodes, you get a good 300 episodes, 200 episodes of the show.
anime out of the way.
Okay.
Yeah, you can skip like 3-4 arcs. You don't even have to, like, I will tell you where, like, if it catches your interest and you want willing to watch One Piece, the anime, I will tell you where to start. Like, you won't have to start at the beginning.
Right.
But no, honestly, I was shocked at how good it was. Like, I knew Oda made them go back and reshoot scenes until it was to his liking. But honestly, I didn't expect to like it as much as I did. I'm actually watching it. I'm almost done watching it for the second time.
I'm gonna give a shout out to Netflix. Y'all still ain't redeemed yourself for Death Note, and what the fuck else did they do?
Okay. Question. Serious question. Till we talking about live action. I've seen some of the live action Cowboy Bebop. That was my go. That was my joint. How do y'all feel about live action anime?
So far, when it pertains to anime, when it pertains to live action anime, there are some good ones that are made by the Japanese, right? And matter of fact, the guy that plays Zoro is in a few of them.
Mm-hmm.
But when it comes to American-based companies like Netflix, like M. Night Shyamalan, like whoever made Dragon Ball Evolution, I don't even know who made that shit.
Keep it going.
When it comes to an American-based company remaking animes and honorary animes, because Avatar: The Last Airbender is an honorary anime, they fail. That's why when people were like, "Oh, this is gonna suck," that's why people were like, "No one asked for this." I was even one of those people because I was like, I don't want you to mess up my stuff. You know what I'm saying? So I have not seen Cowboy Bebop, the anime or the live action, so I can't comment on that one.
Like the anime is fire, but I haven't I got through the first episode of the live action. I'm like, yo, this is kind of like they just redid the original and just made it like live action. They like every scene from the anime that I really gonna turn into like a TV show now. I ain't really.
Some people said it was like totally different though, and that's what messed it up for them. I can't speak on Death Note. Now, when it comes to Death Note though, I watched the live action first because I didn't realize there was an anime to it. So when I watched it first, I didn't think it was that bad.
Right.
Because I didn't have anything to compare it to. When I became more aware and watched the anime, I'm like, oh yeah, that shit is garbage.
Not garbage, man.
Garbage. The live action to Avatar: The Last Airbender, we don't talk about that. Just like we don't talk about Bruno. We don't talk about it. Dragon Ball Evolution is another one. We don't talk about that.
I remember when that movie came out. That was like
garbage. Like Dragon Ball Evolution and Avatar: The Last Airbender did what people are trying to accuse One Piece of doing, which is absolutely not what One Piece did, and that is whitewash, or wash out the actual ethnicities of the characters. Dragon Ball Evolution hired a white man to be Goku.
Look.
Avatar: The Last Airbender hired a Cullen to be an Inuit indigenous person.
Right.
Sokka is not white. He is indigenous. I think it's pronounced Inuit. If it is not, I do apologize. I'm pronouncing it the best I can. You should ask June how I pronounce Olave.
We ain't even gonna talk
you
about
did it
that.
right this time.
I did it right this time because I could see his eye twitching as I was about to say the name.
No, about to start bleeding, start twitching and shaking. Foaming at the mouth.
So I do apologize. I try my best to pronounce things right, but
We're from the South, so we mess up words.
you mess up. But it's definitely not done out of disrespect. But yeah, they had Sokka and Katara being played by white folks. But if you look at the extras in the village, they were played by people who looked like the indigenous people. But the main characters are played by white folks.
Mm-hmm.
And when I say a Cullen, that's because the dude that plays Sokka is a Cullen from Twilight. He plays a sparkly vampire. Anyways, but yeah, so like they just don't get it right. So that's why everyone was real hesitant, and that's why everyone was like, "Oh my God, it broke the curse! It broke the curse!" Because it did.
I feel like that's like if they did like a Demon Slayer live. I don't even think that would work. I'm like, that's too much stuff you gotta do to make a. I wouldn't even want to. I'd probably be mad if they did like that. It's like something you don't want to see in live action.
I would only be okay with it if the creator has hands-on as Oda was.
I take that back. I would rather see Demon Slayer as a big budget movie than a Netflix.
I would rather see a show because I feel like a show you can get more detail in. The problem with these movies which is one of the things that like Avatar and what's the other one? Dragon Ball. I mean, other than the horrid acting and casting, one of the problems was pacing because
I don't blame Avatar anymore.
Why not?
Right. Let me phrase. I don't blame The Last Airbender for being bad as it was. I blame Avatar by James Cameron.
Can we talk about the fact that everyone talks about how genius of a person James Cameron is, but he just stole that story too? Anyways.
Where did he steal that story from?
I'll tell you off air. Because it's alleged. It's allegedly.
Is it like the Matrix?
No, all I'm saying is when they first dropped the trailer for The Last Airbender, it was said Avatar The Last Airbender. And then 2 days later, you see a trailer for Avatar, the one that came out by James Cameron. And literally, it was a race to who can finish their movie and open up first. Avatar by James Cameron came out, so they had to hurry up and release it as Last Airbender. And you see how that turned out. They had to rush the movie because of what James Cameron did.
I feel like this. I don't get what Avatar, whatever the James Cameron. I'm like, when I heard the word Avatar, I'm thinking of the cartoon, the anime that used to come on Nickelodeon.
And that's why he named it Avatar.
It's
literally a race against who can come out first. And James Cameron had a bigger budget to work with.
That's foul.
Booty.
So we running up on time.
But that's all I got though. Like if y'all haven't watched it, go watch it. It is a good watch. I have noticed the trend of people that have watched the live action are like, you know what? Now I want to know the rest of the story, and I'm gonna go watch the anime. So
this is what I ended up doing. After I finished the live action, I went back to the part where I was at in the anime. So when the next season of the live action come out, I won't be 300 episodes behind in the anime.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Send us on with.
I'm having performance issues. No, I'm just kidding. No, but this has been the Blerdspot Podcast. I am your girl, Crystal Bay. We got Kid Phantom and the homie June 88. We out.